All right, look, this is a big moment. Finally working on the one car that I attribute all of this to. It's the FD. I have a tremendous respect for this car. It's not every day that we hone a skill, hone an ability, a knowledge base, and then are handed the ability to flex that. What I've been given was the opportunity of a lifetime. Something that most people never get. I'm getting the opportunity not only to tear that car apart, but also use this. If you don't immediately know what this is, I'll show you. Right there. This is exactly what it looks like. There aren't many people in the world, there aren't many people in the Rotary community, and there aren't many people, period, that get the opportunity to put their hands on one of those. In case you don't know how much one of those motors cost, it's a lot. And I've been trusted to take that motor, put it in this car, and I'm excited. I took a whole day off just to clean up and prepare for this because of the great deal of respect I have for this chassis. Now, with that said, one of my two FDs does have a birth defect, but we don't talk about that. This was a special circumstance, very special circumstance. Hopefully by now I've released the 100 subscriber special video, because if I haven't, boy, I'm slacking. I'm putting my ideal setup in this car. Better than that, gonna be better than this, and just all around the best. It will be the perfect balance between usability, drivability, power, enjoyment, all of that. It's gonna be the perfect car. Mechanically anyway. Visually, of course, we got some stuff to take care of, but mechanically it's gonna be the perfect car. So let's get very, very excited for that. We are ready to work. We got the table. I got a box of sandwich bags. I'll show you what those are for. I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I had to do it. Sharpie, of course. All the tools that I know I'm gonna need. Now, let me walk you through what we're starting with. So whoever had this car before was very smart and already deleted the AST. That's what this is. This is the top half of the filler net cap from an FC. And you do this, and you can run this nipple here straight to the overflow or to the radiator and delete the AST, which is gone. So good on them. So I guess you can say it's 99% stock. But everything else in here, nothing notable. I mean, obviously there was an alarm, sort of. But other than that, it's all stock. All of this is coming out in the end setup. I won't tell you what it is, other than it's the ultimate setup, but you'll see it at the end. But it's going to be the ultimate setup. So here's the thing. I would love to do a time lapse, but I'm not. So you guys will see stages. This is where we're starting. The next thing I check in, it'll be disassemble some more, and then ultimately the engine will be on the ground. So that's what we're going to do. All right. First check-in. The air box, intercooler, battery box is out, along with some of the piping. And it is dirty in here. Very, very dirty. So, word was that this car was sitting in a barn, and yeah, it looks like it. It's dust. Brown dust. All over the place. And of course, our worst enemy, rust. So we got dust and we got rust. Oh my gosh. It's a mess. Anyway. So here's these parts here. Battery box. Intercooler, stock air box, all of it is a mess, but that stock air box is going back in because until he goes V-mount, which we will later, but until he goes V-mount, stock air box is the best option outside of the M2 or the Group M, the Auto EXE, or all of those super expensive air boxes that basically replicate and improve on the design of the stock. But we're going to go V-mount, so there's no point in buying any of that stuff anyway, because it's not going to work. So we gotta use the stock airbox again, which is unfortunate. So it was already broken, and somebody had tried to fix it before. So when I was gonna pull this hose off, it broke the glue again. So we'll have to re-glue that and figure it out. But pressing on. Next thing I'm gonna do, as far as disassembling the motor goes, you don't have to do much, really. You can pull it out essentially like this, with the exception of the AC compressor and the actually, you can do the power steering too. I'm gonna pull out with the power steering pump on. I'm just gonna disconnect the hose. I'm pretty sure it's empty or something anyway. But AC compressor is gonna get disconnected once the car comes up, or the engine comes up a little bit to access the bolts. I can do it like this, but there's no point in really trying to hurt myself. I could just lift the engine up and do it. Then of course the normal stuff, the radiator hoses, the downpipe, the wire harness. Of course I need to go inside and pop that out and lay it on top of the engine. I'll show you that later. And drain the fluids and the oil cooler lines, and everything underneath. Alright, I don't know why I'm walking you through this. Look, it's a lot of steps, but powering through. So I'll check in again once I've done more and I feel like it's something worthy of checking in. The pile grows bigger. Mostly just exhaust stuff this time though. The shifter's sitting over there too, whatever. So the bottom of the car is just about disassembled. I'm about to drop the trans now. Next is the drive shaft and the power plant frame, and then the trans will come out. I'm gonna have to use that thing there and pull it out, but whatever. All right, so everything turbo related under here looks brand new, which is impressive, but we won't know until we get it off. But it looks brand new. Somebody's definitely been in here, because the hardware for the downpipe where it attaches to the turbos, all of that was brand new. It could be possible that these turbos in fact are brand new. They show a lot of signs of that. I'm gonna finish out the night with the engine on the floor and then come in tomorrow for disassembly. And yeah, we're rocking. This is going great. It's a lot of fun working on a completely stock setup like this, which I've done once before with my very first FD way back in the day, but it was rough. Put it like this, it took me about a week to get that engine out. I had no idea what I was doing, and it was absolutely terrible. But now, dude, I'm breezing through this like, I don't even know. I'm enjoying it, really I am. Man, the pile just keeps growing and growing. Right now, the very next step is to pull the engine out. Everything's out. The whole shebang bang. It's all prepped. Motor is basically just sitting in the car right now. If I was strong enough, I would just pick it up, but I'm not. So let's yank it out and marvel at it, so we can go home, and then I can come back tomorrow. But yeah, let's yank this thing out, head home, come in tomorrow, and tear it down and open that box. I don't think we'll get to that point yet when we open the box, but yeah, let's get this thing out. There it is. It's out. Now, I don't know what that means. R2 3J13, I don't know what that means. But evidence will tell me that somebody has been in this engine bay before. Couldn't tell you what they were doing or why, but definitely somebody in there. So yeah, the engine's out. This is what I wanted to have done by the end of the night. It's midnight 30 right now. Fortunately, I stayed as neat as I possibly could, and there's no cleanup to be done right now. There's nothing. The floor is just as clean as it was. Those were there. I had them in between the jack and the bumper so it doesn't scratch it. But everything is clean. Look, all the tools are on the tray. Everything is nice. I ended up not needing these like I thought I would. So everything is really good. So tomorrow we're gonna start the complete disassembly, and we're gonna get to work on that. We're gonna disassemble everything, probably gonna clean some stuff up, maybe do some other stuff. I'm gonna talk to the owner and see what extracurriculars we're gonna do while we're in there, and go from there. So we'll call this the end of part 1. Next episode is going to be complete teardown of this, maybe even some inspection stuff. Who knows what we'll go over. But thanks for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Instagram, the Facebook, and obviously you're on the YouTube, so subscribe to the channel if you checked out the video, made it to the end and already subscribed. New content comes when it comes, put it like that. I try to stick to a schedule, but you know, whatever. But Full Detail Automotive, thanks for watching. See you guys again.